Are you or any of your friends preparing for UPSC? Then watch this video till the end. Hello everyone, this is Amisha and today I would be conducting a session on the Jamia RCA notification, which is specifically meant for the UPSC CSC candidates. This session is being conducted by the Jamia UPSC Society. अगर आपको किसी ने बोला कि आप अपनी UPSC प्रिपरेशन फ्री में कर सकते हैं, वो भी दिल्ली में रह के बिना लाखों खर्चा किए, then why would you not take the opportunity? You should definitely take the opportunity. One such opportunity is brought to you by Jamia Millia Islamia University in the form of RCA or Residential Coaching Academy. The notification was released recently. So firstly, let us start with what is Jamia University. Jamia Millia Islamia is a central university which is over 100 years old. You can see the aerial view here that it is such a beautiful university. The university is situated in Okhla, New Delhi. And as you can see, it is rated with grade A++ by NAC. In fact, they are offering you a course which would be inclusive of coaching for UPSC alongside residence, which is hostel. The name for the same course is Center for Coaching and Career Planning, CCCP. So firstly, one might ask, what is RCA? RCA stands for Residential Coaching Academy. Any place which offers you with residence, which is the hostel facility alongside the coaching facility. Whenever a person goes to any commercial institution, they will of course ask for fee. After paying for that coaching fee, then you have to pay for the residence separately. Then you might have to pay for the food separately and so on. The list is never ending और इसीलिए preparation के दौरान aspirants लाखों खर्चा कर देते हैं. Now, if you think that you are a deserving candidate, then you should definitely apply for this exam, which is a national level exam, by the way, and herein you would be offered some very good thing, including a residential coaching. Why should you stay in a hostel to prepare? Now, घर पे जब रहते हैं तो one has a lot of disturbance. In hostel, everyone is a student and they are preparing. That is why you are surrounded by like-minded people who are going through a similar struggle. अगर आपको सुबह जल्दी उठ के पढ़ना है तो उनको भी पढ़ना है. अगर आप ऑल नाइटर्स पुल कर रहे हो तो वो लोग भी ऑल नाइटर्स पुल कर रहे हैं. तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में जब आप देखते हो कि आप जितनी मेहनत कर रहे हो बाकी लोग भी उतनी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, तो देयर इज अ हेल्दी कॉम्पिटिटिव स्पिरिट डेवलपमेंट. एंड ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट you will have null disturbances. घर में रह के there is always some or the other thing, कोई ना कोई emergency, relatives आ गए, मेहमान आ गए, ये सब चीजें hostel में usually नहीं होती है of course, because entry is restricted and you go there with a single focus. The single focus is your selection. Then comes peer learning, which is the most important part. आप हर चीज खुद नहीं पढ़ सकते. Sometimes there are a lot of things which you can discuss and you can get to know better. शायद आपको कुछ समझ नहीं आया हो, आपके फ्रेंड्स को आया हो, या आपको कुछ समझ में आया हो दूसरे को नहीं आया हो. Such a way, when you interact with other people, you develop a peer learning. And then is the mess facility. So ये देखिए, mess facility if available, you don't have to worry about cooking, cleaning afterwards, washing utensils and everything which comes with it. तो ये नहीं करना है कि राशन खरीदने जाना है, cleaning करनी है, ये सब चीजें are already taken care of. You just have to stay in a hostel, get up, eat, study, get up, eat, study. This should be your regular routine in a hostel. So Jamia RCA program is offered to you by the university under the Ministry of Education and funded by the UGC, University Grants Commission. Herein, the eligibility, if you are asking, then the eligibility is minority community candidates, SC/ST candidates and women candidates. Please note that women candidates of any stream, all women candidates can apply universally. So as long as you are eligible for UPSC. Now comes the academic support part. Of course, academic support is inclusive of everything, which will include prelims, mains, as well as interview. Then we will be talking about the course or residence duration. Duration is basically until you clear prelims and then it is extended. So herein, आप जब तक exam clear कर रहे हैं, you are allowed to stay and you are provided full support by the university. तो RCA तो बहुत सारे हैं. If you want to know why Jamia RCA is the best RCA in India, well, honestly, because of its results, it is one of the best places in India to study for UPSC. The result speaks for itself, wherein you can see Ms. Shruti Sharma, AIR1 of UPSC CSC 2021. Apart from her, there are many other civil servants, which is over 300 selections in UPSC CSC itself, Civil Services Examination. यूपीएससी एग्जामिनेशन के अलावा भी स्टेट पीसीएस एंड यूपीएससी के बाकी एग्जाम्स में भी यहाँ से काफ़ी सिलेक्शंस होते हैं, because people over here are staying together, learning together, applying for different exams and excelling those exams. So आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि if you get admitted in Jamia RCA, then it is possible आप लाइब्रेरी में जहाँ बैठ के पढ़ रहे, आपके बाजू वाली सीट पे कोई आईपीएस बैठे हो, कोई आईआरएस बैठे हो, this is also possible. अब आप अगर ये पूछते हो कि why are they studying? Well, they are studying for rank improvement, and they will just study the way you are studying. In fact, you will get to learn a lot from them. You will know that how much they are still struggling despite of having a good rank. So as per the notification which was released, the last date for form filling would be 19th of May, and the exam would be conducted on 1st of June 2024. Herein you need to note that these are tentative dates and they can be changed. The notification will come again if the date has to change, but abhi ke liye these are the dates. आप बोलोगे preparation कैसे करना है? Then for that you have to watch the video till the end. So let us talk about the Jamia campus. The campus is so beautiful, so elegant, it looks like a wow. It is green, it is amazing. And the fact that it is over 100 years old, it makes the buildings also look beautiful. So it is green, it is spacious, it is secure, which is the most important thing, of course. Now let's talk about RCA kaisa dikhta hai. This lavish building is RCA. It will have a lawn of its own. It has various classrooms, seminar halls, air-conditioned libraries. So अब बात करते हैं the infrastructure and facilities provided at Jamia RCA. सिर्फ हॉस्टल के अलावा भी there are a lot of other facilities, including firstly classes. Classes will take place with regards to GS, which will be inclusive of CSAT as well as the GS part. Ethics is included, current affairs is included. There is test series, which is practically compulsory. अब the test series are of high quality, and the most important part is कि यहाँ आप जिन लोगों से compete करते हो वही लोगों से आप यूपीएससी में भी compete कर रहे हो. That is why एक बहुत अच्छा environment मिल जाता है wherein it is competitive and you get your actual score कि okay, where do you stand in the competition. On top of that, you will also see that if someone is sitting next to you during your test series, highly possibly they will also be sitting next to you during your mains. That happened to me actually. There will also be regular interactive sessions with civil servants, mock interviews for those who have been selected for interview. The other infrastructure provided includes library. Of course, aspirant हो तो library तो चाहिए. यहाँ पे दो libraries हैं, which are both air conditioned, and as you can see, they're really good. Most importantly, they are open 24/7, and no, you don't have to pay any extra charges for the library, as is the case with other places like ORN or other libraries. Hostel facilities are provided to everyone who gets an admission in here. Boys and girls hostels are separate. The mess facility is also inclusive with a bare minimum fee. Other facilities offered by the institute also include that they will provide sports complex, and there would be leisure activities including table tennis table and carom or even badminton court or volleyball court. So that is why ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पे आके सिर्फ पढ़ाई करनी है and a lot of stress. Under stress, people tend to underperform, and that is why the institute realizes the importance of leisure activities as well. One more thing that I do want to add is that university के खुद के establishments हैं, including hospitals. So in case of any kind of emergencies, the hospitals are also accessible. अब facilities तो देख ली, application process भी देख लेते हैं. Application के लिए there will be a national level test. Now this test will be conducted in two parts. Part 1 is the written test, which will be conducted on national level, and part 2 is the interview, wherein candidates who have done well in the written test would be summoned for the interview. Finally, the combined marks would be calculated and a selection list would be declared. So यहाँ पे if one has to talk about eligibility, then you need to complete your graduation before applying for Jamia RCA. So that is one of the things which is very important. You should be eligible for attempt in 2025 itself. So that is a thing. Good news is that the written test would be taking place in 10 centers all across India, including Delhi and Srinagar. You might find the list over here. Written test के बारे में देख लेते हैं. The written test would be conducted in 3 hours time duration, wherein you will have a general studies paper 1. Herein, it would be objective types and shall include MCQs. प्लीज नोट यहाँ पे GS as well as CSAT दोनों चीजें कवर होगी. Now next part is the essay writing part, wherein you have to write a properly structured essay so that you get good marks. Then comes the language part. So one might ask you, okay, कितनी languages में paper आएगा? That would be English, Hindi and Urdu. Both the papers shall be in all three languages, general studies as well as you can write essay in either of the three languages. So that is why it is quite inclusive. So let's talk about paper 1, which is general studies, and it would be objective types including of MCQs. यहाँ पे there will be 100 questions of 100 marks. That is why one question 1 mark each. Negative marking exists. If you mark incorrect answer, then there will be 1/3 negative marking as per the UPSC rules. Now comes the duration. You will have 2 hours duration for the 100 question. The paper will also include CSAT as we have already discussed. Then comes essay writing. Essay writing will have 60 marks and you only have to write one essay. Please note, पहले ऐसा होता था you had to write 2 essays. The pattern has recently changed. Now you only have to write one essay in 1 hour time. The essay would contain 60 marks. So by now we have seen 100 marks of GS plus 60 marks of essay. Okay, that would be all in 3 hours. Having talked about the written test, let's talk about the interview. We have seen that 100 marks were allotted for the GS paper, 60 marks were allotted for the essay, and then there would be 40 marks allotted for interview. So that makes it to a total of 200 marks. All right. So now talking about interview, first you need to perform really well on your MCQs. Once you perform well, then please note that there are only 900 top students whose essays will be checked. तो आपको ये समझना है कि अगर MCQs में अच्छे मार्क्स आए हैं तो ही ऐसे चेक होगा. Now, based on the combined mark of paper 1 and paper 2, written test का जो आपका score है वो निकलेगा. Based on that, a merit list would be calculated. Amongst that, candidates would be asked to apply for interview. Interview, the good part is it will be only be held online. So you do not have to travel to Delhi if you are situated anywhere. Online mode mein, please ensure a good data connection, and that should be it. Once this is done, then the list of selected candidates would be declared and they will have to complete the admission procedure by coming to the university, and then they can shift into the hostels. Please note that there are only 100 seats available and you would be competing entire nation for those 100 seats. Coming to talk about hostel accommodation, it is practically compulsory and mess facilities are inclusive in hostel with a minor payment. The application fee for the form is 950 plus charges, and the application should be made online on jmicoe.in. In case you forget, no issues, we are writing that in the description, so please find that in the description. If you are confused about how to prepare for the exam, then Jamia UPSC Society is there for you. You can fill out the form link which is given in the description, and there would be a free session conducted on how to prepare for Jamia RCA exam. You need to note that we only have limited seats, so you have to fill the form on a priority basis. Hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe. Please press the bell icon so that to ensure you do not miss any such notifications. All the best.